Hello, welcome to Pod Popper's Place. I am Penny, and today we are celebrating Pink and Main. They are a super sponsor for Kendra's Card Challenge number 17, and I will tell you more about that a little bit later. So Pink and Main had sent me these papers, which are perfect for the February 2025 Color Palette Challenge. The paper pad is called Fun Pastels, and then they also sent this stamp set with dies called Sakura Blossoms, and I lived in Japan for a number of years, and so I was really excited to color these up. I colored out 2 different sets on some different coloring cardstock. I wanted to test out the 2 different cardstocks I had for coloring and see if they made a difference, and there is a slight difference in the blending, but overall you really can't see it on camera. I'm going to use sketch number 10 for my first card. I was hoping that I spaced out the stamps big enough that I would be able to use all the dies at one time, but it was a little too close so that I wasn't able to cut them out all at once. But the dies did cut out really well, and it was nice to have all those ready to go, and it cuts out the word dies really nice and close, which is fabulous. I just really love that. So I'm just finding some of my cardstock that I can use to kind of blend with these the background pieces. I decided to use sketch 10 because it has some nice big pieces of the Pink and Main cardstock to show, and I really love these colors. Aren't they just so pretty and spring-like? And I decided to go with yellow, and then I got out some purple and also some sparkly purple. And I've been using a lot of glitter paper lately. I've just found some that's really nice and smooth and not super bumpy and doesn't fall apart, and I really have been having fun with that. And it's great about this paper because it is double-sided. I do go through this paper pack, and when I cut it, I just have lots of different options because I can just flip them over and use the other side if I don't like the combination and how it looks together. While I am putting my card sketch together as it's shown on the PDF that you can get from Kendra, I will tell you a little bit about the challenge. It is a challenge that's every quarter, and you can use 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper along with some things from your stash to create 15 unique cards using the free PDF download that you can get from Kendra's Patreon page, and I will link that below. You only need to sign up for a free membership in order to participate, but there are opportunities for you to support Kendra and the challenges by becoming a paid member, and there are lots of great perks that go along with that. Before I glue anything else down, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to lay it out and put everything else in its place before I commit to that. And so once I have it how I like, I'm going to just glue everything down except for the sentiment thinking of you often. I am going to pop that up on some foam tape. One nice thing about stamping out 2 sets of the same stamp set is that I just color them all at once, and then I have lots of pieces to make lots of different cards. Traditionally, I think Sakura blossoms are generally very pink, but I went with some purple undertones for this, and then in another coloring I did of it, I ended up going with some more blue undertones. So don't feel like you're locked in by whatever the natural color of a flower is. You can make it really whatever you want. And I'm just pulling out some different types of pieces of embellishment that I have. I have all different kinds of these little sets, and I'm just trying to figure out from this one that's like a unicorn themed one because it has kind of some really fun colors in it, which ones I wanted to use. And I end up actually using these ones that are kind of almost see-through but just have a little bit of shine to it, just so that it wouldn't take away from any of the rest of the card. I just think the papers and everything are just so pretty when it's all come together. And because I had some little scraps and some extra flowers from the set, I was like, oh, I'm going to decorate the inside of the card. I am traditionally very, very bad about doing that. And so I thought this would be a great place to add some of those little blossoms that also come with the set and get cut out with the die cuts, and just use that little bit of scrap in there as well. And, you know, it really does add a lot to the card. So for the second card, I wanted to use a sketch I hadn't done before on camera. This is sketch number 13, and it's kind of fun because it has this diagonal piece, and I have to say I've gotten pretty good at cutting these diagonal pieces. I tend to mess them up a lot, but I've gotten pretty good at cutting these and was really happy that it fit just like it should. And it goes from corner to corner, and the sketch does call for it to have a sentiment kind of across the middle strip, but I don't do that exactly. So like don't feel that you're locked into what the sketch shows you, it is a great place to just go and have to not think and get a beautiful card out without having to be super creative. But you are always free to change up things as you would like to make it more of something that you are pleased with. I tend to use a lot of liquid glue, but when I'm getting lots and lots of layers together, I do go in for the double-sided adhesive, just so that there's not so much glue that starts to bend and warp the card a little bit. Today's video is part of a hop, so please be sure and go to the description box below and hit the Play All playlist so that you can see all of the contributors in the hop. And also there's a form to fill out so that you can be part of the giveaway and perhaps win a official patron membership for a month to Kendra's card challenges. As you can see, I'm playing around with the pieces a lot because I'm really just not sure how I want to put the pieces on there to add some interest and fun to the card. I didn't want to block too much of that central strip because I just think that paper is just so pretty. And so I'm really just trying to figure out how much I should add and where it should go. And I'm trying to be super creative here, and I end up going, nope, let's just take a few of those off and not get so fussy with it. And I do, instead of adding foam tape though to the sentiment, I decide I'm just going to cut out some of the extra pieces with the die cut and just layer a few of those together so that gives it the same kind of dimension without using the foam tape. And I really actually like and prefer to do it this way if I can, but you know, when you don't have a die cut and you're hand cutting things, or it's not super close and fitted like this, you can't always do that. But if you have them, it's super nice to be able to layer them that way. It just is much more stable than the foam tape. I also really love this "You Are Loved" sentiment. It's super sweet and simple and a great just general greeting to whoever you might be sending it to. So these are my two cards for the video hop today. I loved this paper so much and I love these stamps so much that I made all 15 cards using this paper, and they will be my entry for the March Kendra's Card Challenge 17. So I hope you will join. Look at the description box below for all the information. I would really appreciate it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and coming back again very soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.